I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, they'll run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And wriggled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
This is 2nd and 8. And they'll go with the ground attack here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Shit, home play.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Purdy. That's to his running back, complete. He brought down very close to the spot he needed, and it's going to wind up being enough. Maybe by less than a football, but a conversion nonetheless on 4th and 3. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics. He's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside play.
On 1st down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Debo going in motion left. Throwing here, Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Those hurt. Oh, we know that shit.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
How'd you throw it so hard, G?
156 remaining. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Pickett back to throw.
Man, you suck, Pickett.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. This is brought in at the 21. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him.
Well, back over there.
Possibly in the open game. I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
I appreciate that.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
That's good for 28 yards.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Pickett.
Damn, man.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's lagging shit, man. I know it ain't mine.
Take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And it's moving a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Oh, man, why didn't you pick that up there?
Big strides, look at him go.
Man.
George Kittle. Touchdown. George Kittle, 88 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Over the dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Why would you throw it so far away, man?
It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa, who threw it. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think
Way
after
over
that
there. It's
interception,
nowhere near my
they're
man.
behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
On first down, Purdy. Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half, Purdy.
No.
Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now 2nd and 5. A handoff for Warren. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of the other plays in the playbook for another time.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Trying with Pickett here on 3rd down.
That will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
They're going for this. Pickett.
Why would you throw it so far away?
Third time thus far.
I'm about to play the new
Picked
team.
off by Deshaun Gibson, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Purdy now to throw. That's complete out left to Ayuk. On the move past the 40.
And finally down at the 36-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Purdy looking to throw.
This one caught by Kittle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Purdy off the play fake. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
Damn.
And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a 1st down.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Only 4 yards on that gain, but, you know, a lot of people would say that's like getting 9 in normal circumstances since this was 1st and 5.
Yeah, now your playbook's wide open here, 2nd and very short.
Yeah, I still don't think that you can count it in the stats that way at contract time.
No, it still goes down as 4, not 9. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Now Moody for the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Next to score, Niners 21, Steelers 7. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Score on this drive, it's a wrap.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is...
He's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Now, well, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
They have, you're right, they have had no room to breathe. Back to throw, Pickett.
Didn't mean to do that. Damn.
This is going to be intercepted.
Hey.
Up by Talanoa Hufanga.
Wrong button.
The Niners are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage. So he's
wide
just going to
open.
sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him. And he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And they'll go on the ground. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning.
2nd down and 8. Play action. Now Purdy.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Alex Highsmith
In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. A handoff, McCaffrey.
Oh, I shouldn't have switched plays.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 20.
Great game, man.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Under pressure, and they got
Now y'all want to start playing ball.
Alex Highsmith, his 2nd sack of the night. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
Here's Austin.
A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Pickett to throw.
He's going to let it fly.
Man, you suck, nigga. Yeah, you suck.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep,
Yes, it's your
he
bad.
stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Pickett.
Look at that shit. He just took over.
And that should do it.
Man, figure you suck, man.
With the INT. And he'll take it across
Yeah, we need a quarterback.
and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling.
Blitz coming.
So they want to start playing ball now. They got it.
So the victory victory here for San Francisco.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.
Oh, they own it. Damn, I made that $650 fucking dollars. Oh, shit, I forgot about the broadcast. Yeah. Shit. Fucking Jets.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. But tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He completes it to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Jets march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
If you know.
He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Next to score, Jets 7, Steelers 0.
Let me push.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At their own 16. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will have the Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off play action. Pickett. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he bats
Hits it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
They'll throw again with Pickett.
Why the fuck? You throwing so far away.
Picked off by DJ Reed.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Rodgers going to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And that's good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They have transmission I need to get.
So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process of offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Pickett sets up play action.
He'll let it fly for Austin. It's caught at the 10.
And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Now run straight ahead with Warren.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal.
Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. That's Warren. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Pickett down, 3rd and goal.
Eluding the pressure right.
Man, that was bad.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline, there's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it, field goal time.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping, oh, wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He's got room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Hall again.
Man, why are they moving like that?
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, an 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At the 20.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Running left, it's Warren. A little juke. They get the penalty.
My people got question marks all over.
6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On the give, it's Warren.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
There they are going for it. Here's Pickett.
Damn. Can't blame him on Pickett that time.
And the Jets are going to get the
First score here, I'm going to go ahead and tap out. Hate playing the Jets.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
Down to the 25. The tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, 25 yards for the touchdown.
Great game, man.
Your call has been forwarded.
Oh, Joe Flacco. He must have got desperate out there.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight, we've got an AFC matchup in store for you, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 20. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
That's 2 really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively. And now they've earned the right to rush the passer on 3rd down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working.
Yeah, let's get it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Hell no, G.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Now a 2nd and 6. Here's Warren. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Warren will try to right side. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he is going to have the Steelers 1st down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's got this to Pickens. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's met in his tracks behind the line of
attitude there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Flush to his right.
Damn, you ain't too fast, are you, boy?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Kenny Pickett, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot, but he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
68 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
Now Chubb running right. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 2.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call, and they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Now Watson goes.
Ain't nothing.
This will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
Oh, my God.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
They just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room. They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the
Yeah,
field,
you're an ass
now,
clown.
you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
After the interception, here's Watson. There's a short throw taken in by Bryant. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got room to roam, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's
No, good move.
and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Been drinking more alcohol for the past 5.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
1 second, all that remains. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, and make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
2 yards to go, second down. Here's Pickett.
Damn.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
114 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
give running right is Chubb.
Damn.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown of the night. And the Browns take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
14. Steelers 7. Justin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Now Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down.
Wrong button.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Did it again. Man, he ain't worth a fuck, man.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Browns. Touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 14 yards out.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Browns 21, Steelers 7. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's
Man, what the hell?
leadership. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Pickett throwing again on second down. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
On first and 10, it's Pickett. And here's Freiermuth again.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
58 yards.
And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes him so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here, got into the end zone.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive first and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Back to throw, Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Watson, off play action.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
160 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They run again on first down. Chubb.
Halted in his tracks by Keanu Benton.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go with Chubb on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage, you've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
To throw is Watson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away. Hopkins' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Following the made field goal for 3, Hopkins now to kick it off.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
Here comes 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Pickett to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. He's going to let it fly.
Man, you ain't shit, man.
They cannot convert,
Damn.
and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such...
Good game, yo. Yeah. You been beating up, huh? I thought you was beating on somebody in here. You brought something to smoke. Yeah, I sure did. You better get the mine. No, nigga. Yeah, I can keep this. Yeah, $25 off. Yeah, man, shit, I had to pay for that. They $50 for that motherfucker. They was going to ask for that. You stupid. You stupid. Why wouldn't you do that? Especially, I'm gonna tell you something. That's stupid. You'll get $20,000 for that Oldsmobile? 25? There it is. You don't need his help. You can buy it on your own. And then after that, bro, you are straight. Everything you rake in belongs to. What's his address? Huh? It belongs to everything in this address. I don't know why you wouldn't do that. Yeah, that's a whole lot. One You know, and you got an opportunity to do that. I would scrape up what I could. You know what I mean? If you can come up with 10 stacks, which I know you can, but you just have to sell some shit that you probably wouldn't, but you're gonna get it right back, cuz. You just gotta be patient. And then too, that's like that TV busted. Just say something happened to it right now. You didn't have no money to go out and get one right now. You're gonna put your head down in that phone. Look here. I need this. I need this. I need this. You're gonna go through your phone and be like, look, come get this. Come get this. Come get this. You may drop the price a little bit just so you can get your TV. But what I'm saying is you're gonna put your head down and you're gonna motherfucking start grinding.
Yeah.
And so when you always grind better when you ain't got nothing in there laying around.
That's right.
No money.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you wouldn't.
You got no money now.
That's what I'm talking about. But you do have it. But you don't want to go what you don't want to do what big fella suggested. And I don't understand. Because if I had the chance to, Rico, how many niggas gets keys now?
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about? Now, you ain't never had one. You've been close. Now, you've done had multiple. We all had multiple keys broken down.
Mm-hmm.
But to have one on your own, and then you can have...
And that's what, how many ounces?
36.
Yeah, 36.
And you talking about you can have almost 18 yourself if you would just come up with whatever half the price is?
No, he didn't say half the price.
No. He said sell some of your cars.
He said sell them all.
Sell your cars.
And we'll go and get a key.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, first of all, my next question would have been, well, damn, bro, how much is it?
Yeah.
Okay, if he'd have told me the number, right? So now, your goal should be, just say the number's 22. Let's just say. You should say to yourself, I need to have 16.
16 what?
1,000. And he said he would help you. Okay, now listen. So he's only helping you with 6.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So now you tell him, hey, appreciate it. I'm going to throw you your 6 back early. Now, 5 ounces, for you it ain't even 5. You talking about 2, 3.
Huh?
You talking about 3 ounces for $6 grand because you said you make 7. 7 times 4 is 28. So you're looking at 2 ounces. Nigga, you got 34 to yourself to make the same goddamn 36. You got 34 ounces times 3,600. Let's just say 33,000.
3, man.
Okay, right. Okay, so you make. Let's just say you're making $3 grand off of this $90,000.
Right.
Okay, then. All you had to pay him was 6, and you did that with 2. Now you sold your cars.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
now listen, just say you sold 3 or 4 of your cars. Now, what you gonna do with 90 grand? The first thing you know you gotta do is go back and get something else, right? And you might as well get 1.5. And then you go out here and you find somebody with some credit, and then you go get you a nice car.
That's too much cocaine, man. That's too much.
Hey, what? Rico,
That's too much.
You going through it.
I know, but God,
you going through it.
Man.
And listen, all you got to keep in is the same amount of little damn bags you got in there, which is 2 or 3 ounces.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to keep that. As a matter of fact, if I had 36 ounces, I would keep 1 over here.